The Stoke Special Schools Learning Trust was born in June 2015 after an 18-month lead-in period. During this time, we researched which collaborative model would suit our special schools best and consulted all stakeholders with our plans. This came about as a result of many years of the 4 special schools heads meeting up to discuss common issues over a cup of tea and a bacon sandwich. The well-established Special School Outreach Project already works with mainstream educators and pupils to share good practice widely across the city. This wider view would become one of the guiding principles of the Trust. The outreach programme includes individual support for pupils, tailor-made support for staff, classroom observation and feedback, P-level moderation, shared placements, and an annual special school conference. Working with the guidance of the Schools Cooperative College, the Trust was formed. We thought we should involve a few others, so the city's 2 pupil referral units, Merit and Reach, came along too. We have also had good links to the local authority and the NHS through the Children and Adolescent Mental Health Services, CAMS, so we invited them as well. The Trust Board now meets once a term, with all these schools and groups represented. The schools and PRUs are represented by their head teachers, along with their chairs of governors, making 14 voting board members. We have employed Jill Howell, that's me, as the Trust Coordinator to keep things moving, and Donna Nash as our ultra-efficient clerk. Our aims are to work with a range of partners to secure holistic approaches to meet individual needs, to maximise the potential of all our pupils so that they achieve as much independence as possible and enjoy a quality of life that is both stimulating and rewarding, and to achieve the highest quality standards in education, health and well-being. So what has actually happened? What actions have taken place over the past year? Peer-to-peer work has involved a range of staff from each school visiting the other schools to be a critical friend over issues around spelling, punctuation and grammar, assessment and marking, qualifications and distributed leadership. The heads have dedicated a day a month to leadership and the direction of the Trust, and this has been facilitated by Worcester University. This has led to the establishment of a deputies network and an ICT network. Sharing of good practice on contentious areas around pupil premium, assessment data and British values has taken place. A dedicated project to develop support staff has started with an audit across the schools to formulate training needs. We now find ourselves with a common professional development day across all the schools, allowing the true economy of scale of a larger organisation to allow us to offer a wider range of opportunity to everyone in the Trust on issues that matter to us. What's been the impact so far? The networks have led to communications across the Trust being stronger than ever. People can work with like-minded colleagues to help solve problems and share best practice. We have rubber-stamped some of our existing ideas and come up with others. The ICT contract with RM comes to an end in April 2017, and much work as a Trust is taking place in the background to secure a new quality service across a larger economy of scale. The networks mentioned earlier have joined up thinking across like-minded people, allowing ideas to grow and projects to take place. This has led to systems within our schools being analysed, tweaked and redesigned, bearing in mind current legislation, good practice and common sense. The CAMS-led Wellbeing Project ties up our values with the NHS partners, creating a common theme to be built upon over the coming years.
Future developments for the Trust will include expanding existing networks so that everyone feels included and benefits from working with colleagues from across the Trust, exploring the future delivery model for SEND services across the local authority, sharing best practices in relation to pupil and staff wellbeing, and, above all, to embed the overarching aims of our Trust.